Hello to all you beautiful people of the internet. Welcome to another Walking Dead video. And today we are going to be ranking the full 8 seasons of Fear the Walking Dead. Now this will just be based on pretty much my opinion. So let's get into it. At number 8, it is season 8. That was the worst finale I could have ever watched. The decisions were made that was so dumb. One storyline beat was repeated again. The characters were just yelling at each other, sometimes for stupid reasons. And there was just some scenes that were so out of place. Especially one scene where a father gives a speech to his kids as he's being eaten. They should have brought Dave Erickson back for the final season, man. She should have kept him because he was doing it justice. Next, at number 7, we have season 5. It's not very memorable, but what I do know is that we got the introduction of Grace. I felt like she was a good character, and a new spark of love for Morgan. And I feel like Logan's group, the antagonist of that season, I feel like they were wasted potential. And there were 3 kids there we never see again. They were a big part of season 5, but we never see them again. But it's not as comedically off-putting as season 8, so that's why it gets number 7. At number 6, we have season 7. Now, I liked the concept of what they were going for. A nuclear apocalypse now, mixing with zombie apocalypse, and having one of their old friends finally become a villain for once. I mean, they had that idea for season 4, where Madison was going to be sort of a governor villain, but I can see that Victor was the better choice. He was obviously the better choice, but man, the storyline they did with Daniel, it ruined him. That ruined him so much. Arnold was a waste of a villain. I felt like Strand was great. He should have been the overarching villain of the entire thing. He should have been the overarching villain. He was great. Howard was okay, and Wes was just playing out stupid. It was a stupid plan, but I at least enjoyed some of it. At number 5, we have season 4. Season 4 was the change of writers, which was the wrong choice. They pretended to... I think they actually wanted to kill off Madison, but I felt like they just brought Madison back just for fan service. It was really like they ruined an emotional moment. I understood why they killed off Nick, so I'm not mad about that. If it was for any other reason, I would have been really mad. I like that the first half was more like flashbacks revealing what happened to the characters. And then they introduced a crazy woman, and I didn't really like her much. And she was just crazy. At number 4, we have season 2. I do like the fact season 2 brought in some new threats and even showed Chris's development to be sort of a villain, but he was a bad villain. It was really bad. And the hotel sequence, I liked some of those sequences a lot, but a lot of them were hit and miss. But it wasn't too bad, I will say that. At number 3, we have season 6. Now, I know not a lot of people like season 6, but me personally, I thought it was okay. I like the concept that they are now just taking individual characters into their own little episodes. I know they were trying to do that before, but I felt like everyone was in the episode, so I liked seeing that they had their own time to shine. I felt like some of it was a bit dull and bland, like usual. But I felt like others that they really outshined the rest. I felt like Virginia was more ruthless in this season than season five. This was kind of just there to be like mean. I'm the boss. Sad they killed John Dory. That broke my heart. June really showed herself in this one. She became more of a character in this season than the previous ones. But the introduction of Dakota as a villain was as just a whiny girl. I hated her. Um, Alicia definitely needed more time on screen. The introduction of the cult was very interesting, but they got rid of them too quickly, I think. So, but I did enjoy it, so can't say anything more about that. At number two, we have season three. Season three was fairly good, surprising beginning, and I loved the introduction of the Otto family. For me, Troy was obviously the best one. Jeremiah was an interesting character. I felt like they did Jake dirty. They should have included him more, but we needed a moment to just. I guess we needed some sort of moment to develop a romantic relationship just to kill him. The introduction of the Indians, that was a very nice touch. I loved that. There's been a rivalry going on. The only things I didn't really like about it was Troy got off too many times where Madison easily could have killed him. After the first time she forgave him, Nick saw the behavior, and I don't really feel like I felt like he could have done more than that, than just stand around and just let it happen. Um, but other than that, I thought it was okay. And now for the number one season by elimination, you all know what it is. It's season one. Season one was the best season out of all of them. It gave us the fall, the introduction. It was planned out so well. I'm glad that the first episode didn't go too crazy. That was really well done, well put together. I like that it's actually the first time the military don't know what they're doing. The military, they felt like those villains were a little bit meh. But I enjoyed Moyes quite a lot. I love that they're setting up the family dynamic, and I like that Alicia is quickly on board instead of just being the angsty teen that they would usually go for in Hollywood. Um, Madison and Travis were definitely standout characters in that. I've, they said that Eliza wasn't a main character. I saw her as a main character, literally. She was there most of the time. Chris didn't really do anything. Nick was probably at his best there because he knew medicine a lot. And yeah, those are the rankings for Fear the Walking Dead. I will do The Walking Dead next time, so stick around for that, and I hope you enjoy listening. Also, just to let you know, usually I don't like to brag about things, but I like to brag about this a little bit. I was on the news, on ITV News, being interviewed for Black Sabbath. It was only my 5 seconds of fame, but hey, I was on the news at least. So if you want to check that out, it'll be on ITVX. Thank you very much for listening, and have a nice day.